I want to share a story about how we drove traffic from Google Ads to Amazon and what we learned from that experience.
I'm David Goldenberg, and I've been in digital marketing for over 20 years. I recently led the marketing for a seller who grew from 30 million a year to 57 million a year. Still work with them through my agency.
We were doing pretty well on Amazon, but we wanted more growth. Where could we find it? We advertised on Google in order to bring relevant traffic to our Amazon listings. We chose one of our best-selling products, and we thought, hey, we know what sells this thing on sponsored brands, right? The headline, the keywords. And that's pretty similar to Google Ads. You've got a text ad and keywords. So we copied both of those. With those things covered, would we be able to make sales? And the question is not just, would we be able to make sales? But we need to track. It's one thing to see that your ad got a click. Google will tell you that happily. But it's another thing to find out if you actually got a sale from that particular ad. How could we find that out? This goes back years ago. Nowadays there's something called the brand referral system, and you can use that to drive traffic and get 10% on the sales of your own products. This was even before that. It took place around 2018, 2019. And we used the Amazon affiliate system, aka Amazon Associates. And what that does is it gives you commission on anything that's sold on Amazon, so long as the person who bought clicked your link before they got to Amazon. So we set that up with each of our ads, made a link and connected that to an ad. And we launched the ads. After a few days, we checked our analytics in the Amazon affiliates. Did we make sales? Did we not make sales? We saw that one ad didn't make any sales. But we saw another ad did make sales, but not for our own products. We saw that we had made sales for competing products. And we're like, well, that's frustrating, right? Because we paid for the ad traffic, but we didn't get the sales. And we thought to ourselves, okay, first of all, let's turn off the ad that didn't make any sales, not just of our stuff, but even of anything competing, etc. And if we want to persevere with this, how can we get them just to buy our things and not to start browsing away to competitors' products? So the question is, where did they find these competing products? Now, Amazon shows ads for competing products in ads and cross-sell listings on your own product page. And how can you preempt them? That's why we changed our ads from sending traffic directly to the product listing to a step before to a custom landing page made in the sponsored brand campaign builder. And that page showed our best-selling products still, as well as other products in that line. And the idea is, if they're not necessarily interested in the best-selling product, at least let's give them the choice from within our own product category. So if we don't get sale on the bestseller, at least we can get it on one of our other products. So visitors could still see competing products once they got through to the detail page, but hopefully they've already made their choice between what we showed them on the initial landing page. And that was what used to be called a custom landing page. Today, essentially, you can make those custom landing pages again through sponsored brands, or you could go to your store builder and build such a page in your brand store. Now, what do you think happened next when we launched this new ad, taking them to this page, essentially a subcategory page featuring our product? When we did that, we saw that the ads converted for sales on our products. If they like a bestseller, they could choose from one of the other ones. And what's the takeaway? Brand stores help you make more money. You can narrow prospects' choices down from my product versus competitors' products to my product versus my other product and my other product, and so on. And that's true not just for external traffic, but also for sponsored brand headlines, whether that's product collections, store spotlights, and also sponsored brand videos. In fact, when Amazon initially launched sponsored brand video, the only option was to take somebody directly to a product detail page. And in the past year or 2 years, they expanded your options so you can take them to a store page, an Amazon brand store page. And right now, in the form for building your sponsored brand video campaign, they actually tell you that that converts 23% better than just taking them directly to product detail page, which is essentially what we experienced here with our Google ad campaign. So I'm so glad Amazon's sharing lessons that it costs us time and money to find out and sharing it with everybody like it's not some valuable secret. Narrowing choices though is also a little secret that the top sponsored brand advertisers are using with their store spotlight format ads. Narrowing choices is why these store spotlight ads can do really, really well. We have a whole video about how to do store spotlights, so check that out if you really want to master this. It's so powerful. You get more clicks, more market share, more sales, more conversion rates, higher conversion.